Greetings, blessed love. Yes, give thanks for life, health and strength and daily substances. Give thanks to word, sound, and power. Yes, give thanks for everything that have life. Like everything that have life, give thanks. God, there's always something to give thanks about. Yes, I give thanks once again, as we come up to the Kwanzaa season. You know what I mean? Yeah. And the Africans, diaspora, home and abroad, we not really celebrate Christmas. See? Yeah, we deal with Kwanzaa. But each to their own. See? But when knowledge increase and wisdom, wise mind, we no longer deal with these things because we find ourselves a lot of these things we've been indulging over the years is pagans. You know what I mean? In reality, it is pagan festive seasons. So through our wise mind and overstanding, and we come to this knowledge, we don't no more partake in these things, because years of studies and research and to know that what Christianity has done to I and I, the black people. Christianity is responsible for slavery. A lot of the church them is responsible for slavery. And none every year them have repentance for all type of things and they never come out one day and apologize for slavery. They never deal with the compensation. Them not deal with repatriation. You see me? So we couldn't come under them banner there. The banner they were rape and murder and kill our ancestors. We couldn't come under that regime and that banner. You know what I mean? In this time, we know all of the atrocities were them done to humanity and still go out there go on pretending like they are of righteousness when we know that their fundamental root of their religion is paganism, propaganda, a lot of false stories. You know what I mean? So we not run with them thing there again. And we don't have no apologies to give regardless if you are my friend, my mother, my picnic, I indulge in this thing. This is facts we are talking about. Reality. You know what I mean? But each to them own. And many are called and few are not chosen. Not for I and I boss slave. Like my mother. I run with them bloody wine, them I drink them wine festival. Them still I run with these things over 400 years of slavery. You know what I mean? Them not challenge the pastor. Them not challenge the deacon. Them not challenge the Catholic Church. Them not challenge them thing. Yeah. So how can you say we are free? You know what I mean? Mentally you're still suppressed and depressed. You see? So we want the item to know thyself. And if you know yourself, we don't have no apologies to it. Know thyself, people. You know what I mean? Yeah, know thyself. Yeah, I'm gonna read the pledge of the Sankofa pledge. We are the African family. I will remember the humanity, the glory, and the suffering of our ancestors to honor the struggle and the challenges of our elders. These are the Sankofi pledge. I will strive to uphold our African principle by always endeavoring to put our people welfare before profit and individual interests. Recognizing myself as equal part of the whole, the 360 degrees, the whole circle, and strive to revitalize the life of our people. I will live in peace and harmony amongst my people, redress my personal prejudice for the betterment of our people. I will be loving, kind, attentive, uplifting towards my people in the pursuit of greatness. I will study our history, our culture, consistently by reading 5 pages daily of political history information of progress, my development. I will listen and learn so I can teach. Each one teaches one. I will cultivate self-reliance. I'll endure physical and financial for rematerialization, to reconstruction and unification of Africa. I'll be disciplined, patient, honest, devoted, courageous, transparent, respectful to all my works for and with Sankofa. I will live as a madly good practice and provide clear direction for our people towards self-determinations. So these are the pledges of Sankofa. So these things we must embed it in our life. We must know ourselves. We must know ourselves and know that I am the I am. You can't look out of self. You know what I mean? And look to external. Because I and I as black people, we always try to be everything else but ourselves. We bleach out our skin in the workplaces. We try to be like the white man. We try to be like the Indian man. We try to be like the Chinese man. But the white man will be the white man and the Indian man will be the Indian man. But we want to be everybody else but ourselves. We twang, we talk about all kind of things, but we never talk about ourselves and our history. We shy away from these things. Why we can't be ourselves? Why we can't be ourselves? Why you have to try to be someone else? Be yourself. Know thyself. Know thyself. Whether you're born in Jamaica, whether you're born in America, whether you're born in Britain, whether you're born in on the mother continent, know thyself. Saying, know yourself. And the next thing again, you see the kids them, we must stop. We must teach the youth them the truth. Teach the youth them the truths and rights and stop indulging the youth them into practices got nothing to do with that. Stop partaking these things. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because when it comes to our things, when we see we having African celebrations, we don't see the family them bring out the kids them to African celebrations. You know what I mean? The kids them find it boring. The family, even the man and the woman find it boring. They don't want to come and learn about their history. But they will partake and they will make all sorts of effort to go and support the capitalists. Go and spend all their money, the hardware money, to buy loads of presents, loads of this, loads of that, to keep up with the festive season. But when Kwanzaa come, them don't carry the kids them to Kwanzaa program. You don't see them a share and a practice this Sankofa practice amongst each other. So it's like our people, them don't know themselves. Them don't know themselves, Rasta. I tell I them this, them don't know themselves. And it hurts me. It hurts me if you know say I and I people don't know ourselves. We don't know ourselves, King. We don't know ourselves, Queens. We need to know ourselves. Yesterday I called on my baby mother and she act funny on the phone. I said, why you always try to make things so difficult? And you're the dumb girl. I think it's ridiculous. So I saw it for be. This is what she's saying now. This is where this is where you should be. It must be difficult. And me say why? Why it should be difficult? Why it should be difficult for me I call you and you try to give me attitude because very blah, and me can hear in the background and make some little dumb remarks. This is how a black woman angle the black man them. And yet still she have more kids where this is why enough of the father them not even bother, you know. The next man them not bother with for them because them can't take the hassle. And the man who are bother, him might get the problem. But I see why the next man now bother. Can't bother with the foolishness. You know what I mean? Yeah. Cause enough of the daughter them don't know themselves. Even when they try to show them to understand themselves, them don't know themselves. I'm very impatient, but I have to be patient when it comes to the youth them and them future. I have to show some patience. But sometimes it's irritating and it's frustrating because all people them don't know themselves, Jack. They don't know themselves. You know what I mean? They do not know themselves, King. Them lost. Very much lost. Them think them living. You know what I mean? Because them get up and them can go eat, them can go fry some chicken, and them can live free off a government, and them think them living. Them okay. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Government give them everything and them want, so them okay. I don't know what them don't know themselves. So where does this leave I and I youths then? When them grow up and because the youths them grow up fast. Youth kids learn what them been taught. Them learn off of them environment. We keep feed them with tablets and all kind of things them and we not take them to the places them when they know themselves. Because when I want to know himself and they can't take back that from him. No matter how old they get, you cannot take this back from them. These things are not taught in schools. Self-development, self-reliance, self-love, them not teach them in a school. No matter how much school you send them go, them not get this type of these type of things in school. They're not gonna get it. Christmas again. I have a problem with Christmas because I personally it's one of the most hated holiday for me personally. You know I get enough bash for this, but I don't care. I see Christmas capitalists them beard off of this. They won't mind Christmas come out 5 times a year because this is when capitalists make more money. You know what I mean? This is where spending of people go wild. You know what I mean? And this is where a lot of us indulge in the wrong deity and give homage to the wrong deity. And you know when majority are swing one way, it gives it power. It gives it power. And this is what we keep doing. This is what we keep doing. The same Christ, what them claim them crucify and kill upon the cross, the Pharisees and the scribes. But the same man them, when I chatted him, they deny him and them choose Barabbas. And the same Pharisees and scribes choose Barabbas, you know. Peter deny him, you know, in brethren, you know. And them kill him and them choose Barabbas, the murderer, the thief, and the raper. And then them turn around and worship Christ. Does this make any sense to you? Does this make any sense? The Pharisees and the scribe them kill him and give a Barabbas, and then them turn around and tell us if we worship Jesus Christ. This is just total nonsense. Total nonsense. But this is what we run with. People, your granny, your mother, your father, and this is what you're teaching the kids. You know, I tell them about Kwanzaa. I'm going to read about Kwanzaa. Yeah, because one of the only day for Bash we come for teach. Kwanzaa is viewed as an honor to as an African holiday by majorities of Africans all over the world. It is our wish to maintain African rituals in Africa, the Caribbean, and all parts of the world wherever we may exist. Many thanks is given to one Dr. Maluna Ran Karinga, who in 1966 brought the existence and the practice of Kwanzaa feast and fruits, providing it feasible for the African Asian culture event to carry out in diaspora wherever be. Kwanzaa consists of 7 principles. Kwanzaa is a unique African practice, focuses on family, community responsibility, self-improvement, commerce. It is based on giving thanks to the Creator, coming together in communion with the ancestors, the living and the future generation. An occasion for reaffirm 7 days. 7 days Kwanzaa lasts for, and it starts from tomorrow, the 26th. The 26th of December, this Kwanzaa lasts up to 7 days after that. The past, the present, and the future, and the time of common ones of eternal present. Prosperity, strength, and survival to our nation without destroying basic principle. Kwanzaa is introduced by NGUZO SABA, the 7 principles of African family. Ujuma, Kujichaguliwa, Ujima, Ujema, Naya, Kuyumba, Imani, which are the projection of the African basic commandments of familyhood based on the concept of love thy neighbor. This concept embedded is known as African communalism, constituting a great commandment of brotherhood and sisterhood that is born African people into the society. Kwanzaa involves 7 principles, celebrate for 7 days using 7 symbols to express the 7 principles, stands as a pillar upon Africans' ways of life and community. Can find true development, culture, acceptance, realizations, Africa past and present future. So he said these, even though this was introduced by Maluna Ran Karuma in 1960s, these are the principles that were in Africa society long before. You know what I mean? A man just put this Karuma, Dr. Karuma only put a structure to it. That's we in the 21st century can relate to something. Because a lot of the things that we've been relating to have nothing to do with I and I. Seeing, a lot of us are lost. We don't know ourselves. We don't know ourselves. We do not know ourselves. And we must start know ourselves first. Trust me. We must start know ourselves. And to the youth them, it's not too early to tell them to know themselves and make them know themselves and teach them about their history. It's never too young. A child starts learning from in the womb. From in the womb, a kid start learning. You can start teach a youth from in the womb. This is why they're creating designer babies from the womb. So you're a child with 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and you still not teach him now. When you're going to teach him these things? When the tree is old? When you're gonna start teaching him about thyself and about his principle, where he's from. These are not taught in school. Black history is not taught into the British curriculum. A lot of these things, they only, what they teach in school only start from slavery. I'm going to read the 7 principles of Africa. Ujima, the unity with spiders unite, they can tie up a lion. Proverbs, that's a Proverbs, Ethiopian proverb. Ujima means unity. When spiders unite, they can tie up a lion. Ethiopian proverbs. Kuli Chi Gula, self-determination. My last daughter name, Cheve Ku Chi Gulewa. That's my last daughter name. 3 of my youths, them name, 4 of them actually after Kwanzaa. Yeah. Kuyumba, the twins, them name Kira and Kyra. One name Imani and one name Imane. Yeah. One name Imani and one name Imane with the hyphen, like a French. Yeah. So the twins, them is 2 Imani, but one spell a bit different. Imani with a hyphen. And Kuyumba. Yeah. Which Kuyumba mean creativity. Keep your counsel. The world knowing your plans will seek to destroy them. Ghana Proverbs. Imani mean faith. That start from the 1st of January. Almighty does not sleep. Congo Proverbs. Yeah, Jah not sleep. Just like the devil, them not sleep. So this is why we must not get complacent. The devil don't sleep and so does Jah, them not sleep. Ujima mean cooperative economics. If you are not there to work, your share of the harvest will not be there either. Kenya Proverbs. Ujima, collective work and responsibility. That start from the 28th of December. One man cannot launch a ship. Swahili Proverbs. Those are the 7 principles. And Kwanzaa start from December 26th. Ujima mean unity. Strive and maintain unity in the family, community, nation, and race. December 27th, Kuli Che Sha Gulia, self-determination, to define that ourselves, name ourselves, create for ourselves, and speak for ourselves. December 28th, Ujima, collective work and responsibility, to build and maintain our community together, to make our brothers and sisters our problems, and solve them together. Unity. This is what the principle of Africa, Kwanzaa, brings. So if we can practice these things, oh man, we will be like a great nation back together again. December 29, Ujima, collective economics, to build and maintain our own stores, shops, and our business and profit from them together. Do I say any more? Do I need to say any more? Know thyself. December 30, Naya, purpose, to make our collective vocation and the building and development of our community in order to restore our people to their traditional greatness. We are great peoples, from great nation, great history. We build the pyramids. We invent a lot of stuff we didn't get credited for. Because when slaves was inventing stuff, the white man took it and put their name on it. A lot of the stuff invented in the world was not credited to us, but we are the mastermind. Unatep was the first mathematician, the first scientist, and the first physiologist to perform surgery long time. So we are great. Naya, 30th, that means purpose, to make our collective vocation building development of our community in order to restore our people to their traditional greatness. December 31st, Kuyumba. One of my daughter named Kuyumba, which means creativity. To do always as much as we can in the way we can in order to leave our community more beautiful and beneficial than we inherited. That means if when you come out of your home, you have a purpose till the day you got the tomb. Now just come eat and drink and just shit it out and that's it. No, we are here for a purpose. We must leave this place we come and see, earth, better than we inherited. January 1st, Imani, to believe with all our heart in our people, our parents, our teachers, our leaders, and the righteousness and victory of our struggles. Glory to words and glory to Son and glory to Iowa. The struggle continue. The struggle continue, people. So we have to know ourselves. You know what I mean? Africa awaits its creators. Not for having a big money and not investing into Africa. I keep telling the them, you must invest into Africa. Stop build up Babylon. Stop investing the money in a Babylon. And nothing in a Babylon now run right. You see me? Babylon is coming for a fall. Babylon now falling and crumbling. You see them are still now signing now, the banks, them are still now signing now the money when I have on the yard and the bank. The bank can't take away no money in there. The bank can take all your monies in the bank and you can't get a penny back. And the bank take your money and go build houses and estates and rent them back out to you. The bank use your money to all type of investment. And the bank also gamble your money. And they can lose it as well. And then them tell us that your money is not there, you can't get it back. So you give them to all, just like you give your friend some money for all, you can't use it. So be careful. We are being warned about the bank is going to crash soon. So they can't say a propaganda these things to the money crashing at the bank and you can't get it. Brexit is coming. As I said previous in the 2019 video I did, we're in a 7 years lamentation. Now we're in the first year, I'm going to the second year of lamentation. Babylon is stepping up his program and him not sees. No matter how much demonstration, no matter how much objection, he might move ahead with his program. Because his program is already been implemented. He already spent billions and billions of dollars and buy out a lot of people. So in program are gonna go through regardless of the opposition. Yeah, in program are gonna go through. So hence prophecy will fulfill. So the item stop get complacent and know thyself. Leave out of Babylon. Right now the worst time for you have picnic. If you never have none before, don't rush to have none right now. I tell the item this is worst time for have a child. Yeah. It is not a good period to be having kids. Yeah. And the one them around, you have to safe guard them. Because them all plant, them are try to invert, make them, the kids them now, them are try to make them unfertile. Through the mass depopulation and deprogramming. Yeah, so one day them for know thyself and get for grip, teach use them right. That's the message, you know. And this is a Kwanzaa message to all of the people them. You know what I mean? I know the eye them is melanin. The eye them is of the sun God. Seeing? So the eye them is first and couldn't be last. Know thyself. Teach youths them right. And let's do the right. So please like and share the video them. Thank you for all of the subscription them will keep coming in, because the journey continues and the struggle is real, and the fire is gonna only get hotter and hotter and hotter. Because Babylon has turned up the pressure. So get a grip, be wise, love Jah and live. Sin, like, subscribe and share.